Price of Greed. Chapter 1. The Golden Promise. The city of Lagos never slept. The sound of danfos honking through crowded streets, hawkers calling out their goods, and the sight of cranes rising over half-finished estates painted a picture of endless opportunity. For many, real estate was not just an industry. It was the beating heart of wealth, power, and prestige. Mr. Obiora had built his name on this heartbeat. Tall, broad-shouldered, and always dressed in expensive Italian suits, he was the man everyone wanted to do business with. He owned blocks of flats in Ikeja, a row of duplexes in Lekki, and plots scattered across Ogun and Aja. Yet, despite all his success, his hunger was never satisfied. Where others saw stability, Obiora saw leverage. Where others settled for gradual growth, he demanded speed. The faster, the better. He often told his junior associates, "Money doesn't wait for the slow." One humid Thursday morning, Obiora received a call that would set the tone for his downfall. "Obi Baba, my man." The voice boomed with forced cheer. It was Alhaji Musa, a seasoned land speculator whose reputation was a cocktail of brilliance and danger. Some called him a genius dealmaker. Others whispered that he was nothing short of a fraud. Obiora leaned back in his leather chair, swirling a glass of Hennessy, though it wasn't yet noon. "Alhaji, what have you brought for me this time?" "Another hidden gem." "Not just a gem," Musa chuckled, lowering his voice as though sharing a state secret. "This is the kind of deal men like us retire on. 20 acres in Ibajuleki, directly by the coastal road. Cheap, but the value will explode in 2 years. They're practically giving it away." Obiora's ears sharpened. Ibajuleki had become the new frontier of real estate, with the Dangote refinery, the deep seaport, and countless industrial projects springing up. Every plot was a gold mine in waiting. How cheap are we talking?" 15 million per acre." Obiora nearly choked. "That's impossible. Everyone is selling at 35, even 40 million. "Exactly." Musa's laughter was rich and confident. "That's why I called you. I trust you understand speed. No long story. No lawyer wahala. Just cash and carry. If you delay, my brother, someone else will grab it." Obiora's heart thumped with excitement. He had long been chasing a mega deal that would silence his rivals. With these 20 acres, he could resell in months and triple his money. He imagined the applause, the headlines in this day business section, the whispers at Lagos country clubs. Obiora, the king of Lekki land. But a faint voice tugged at him, a reminder of past mistakes, of colleagues who had been ruined by rushing. He thought briefly of Adara, the meticulous lawyer who always nagged him to check survey plans, deeds, and government gazettes. Still, Musa's words drowned out caution. "No lawyer wahala, just cash and carry. Send me the documents," Obiora said at last, his voice steady but his pulse racing. "My brother, documents waste time. These families don't like paperwork, but I've dealt with them before. No problem at all. In fact, if you can bring 50% today, I'll hold it for you. Tomorrow might be too late." Obiora smiled. Tomorrow might be too late. That phrase was music to his ears, the kind of urgency that fueled his empire. He ended the call, already calculating how to liquidate a few assets to raise the cash. He told himself it was destiny knocking. He told himself fortune favored the bold, but deep inside, a shadow of doubt lingered, one he quickly buried under the weight of greed. Because for Obiora, the golden promise of Ibajuleki was worth any risk.